how old men are scamming young men out of coochie. Why girls who are 18 to 23 are requiring their men to take them out to places like Nobu. Scamming young men out of coochie.
What? Older men and young single modern women. Interesting. I've got some videos of young single modern women, but before we get to that, I want to start with this one.
Today on Thoughts from a Gym, I'm going to be telling you how old men are scamming young men out of coochie.
Really?
Okay? Once again, I'm going to tell you how old men are scamming you young men out of good women and out of coochie. Coochie.
Okay, before she continues telling us how older men are robbing vagina from younger men, literally stealing it, you're getting jacked, bro. Bruh. Yeah? Give me your woman. They're not taking your money, they're taking your woman. Gotcha!
Coochie.
Wow. Wow. But this is an interesting point to begin with, isn't it? This woman's trying to make a point that she's acting as if we as men don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, I mean, many young men can tell you tales of being in secondary school, high school, and seeing an older dude from college, university, or just an older dude, a drug dealer or something, some scammer, an older scammer, pulling up to the school in his car, nice shiny car, and picking up one of the girls your age, because you're in school as well yourself, secondary, high school. You get the point? Yeah? Many men have seen that story, haven't you, men? Haven't you? Haven't you? Yeah, yeah. And the beautiful thing is lack of accountability. Lack of accountability. Because what those girls at the time will tell you is, oh, these men have things. They have cars. They have money. They know how to treat a woman. Yeah, and they're more mature. And at the time, as young men, you're thinking, my God, that's unfair. I'm a young man. I'm still in school.
You get no bitches.
What the hell? I'm still in school. I ain't got no big car. But look at how it's portrayed by this woman now that she's an older woman. I was making a point. We don't know this woman at all. Yeah, we don't know her. Lovely woman, we don't know her. But it would not be surprising if when she was younger herself, cough, cough, she wasn't dating an older man herself. Yeah. Is this why she's having a revelation now? Oh, we're being educated. Yeah, young men, she's educating you young men.
Bullshit.
Yeah, telling you something that what you didn't know. You didn't know this. But it's interesting, isn't it? We're seeing it from a different perspective now because she's older. Her frontal lobe's developed. So now she's warning young men, oh, young men, these older men are robbing the coochie from you. Robbing
coochie.
No, it is funny. It is fucking funny. My God. Young men understand there's so much lack of accountability going on. Older men have no need to rob any coochie. It's being thrown at them.
Follow me. There is no logical reason why girls who are 18 to 23 are requiring their men to take them out to places like Nobu and to take them out on vacations and shit like that, or to be buying them these really expensive things.
Okay.
You want to know why that is?
Why?
Because the older men who are supposed to be dating their age group are dating yours. So the girls who are supposed to be okay with going to these smaller dates and these smaller things because you are a working man just getting into the workforce, right?
Exactly.
They're completely Xing you out. They have completely lied to you and told you it's okay for them to chase your age group. They're completely Xing you out. They're raising the standards of the women that you're dating where you cannot meet them.
What a hater.
Yo, wicked.
What a lovely hater of woman. Lovely woman. Hater, bitter, isn't she? Aged out of the dating market because men her age dating women in their 20s. Okay, make a point, women in their 20s. Yeah? I mean, we're not saying that she is hating, but I mean, there's a sort of vibe, isn't there? Coming from her. It's radiating from her, isn't it? Because she's seeing men her age bracket. Let's say she's a millennial. She looks millennial-ish. And her recklessness, it does seem millennial-ish, doesn't it? Yeah. It's lovely. Millennial. Seeing a lot of other millennial men and some ex men dating 20-plus-year-old Gen Z chicks. Yeah? She's a fine young thing.
Spicy.
But I mean, you're not anymore, are you? Yeah, I'm just saying, lovely woman. No insult to her. Not saying she looks bad or anything, that's not the point, that's not what I'm saying. But she's making a point that we all know. And it's not because older men are taking the younger women. Let's use some stats for a second. 60+% of young men in the USA are single, compared to only 30% of women. That doesn't make sense, does it? So who are these younger women dating? Obviously, a lot of them are dating older men. By choice. They're not being robbed. What do you think these young women are doing? Trying to get the bag. Who has the bag? Mostly older men. Come on. Oh my God, these innocent, delicate women. Oh my God, these angels getting taken advantage of by these devilish older men. Like older men with horns and to breathe fire.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, sure.
And then the older men love to talk about how broke you younger men are. Really? Oh, yes, they do. They love to tell the young girls to come get with a grown man because I can afford it.
Only player hater older men do that. Decent older men try to educate younger men, as I try to do. Only hater older men try to do that. There's no need to do that, young men. If you focus on yourself, you'll get there as well. And you can exceed that.
While they're telling you, oh, don't spend the money on no bitch, they're literally blowing bags on the bitches that you like. These older men are teaching you guys how to be undateable men, right? They're teaching you things that they're not themselves doing, okay? And then at the end of the day, when you become an older man yourself, you're in your late 20s, early 30s, they've programmed you to chase younger women who are only going to respond to you if you have that money. So unless you have that money, now you're an older man chasing younger women.
So older men are teaching women to have a love of money. Again, there's no accountability at all in there, is there? There's none here. Older men are teaching young women to love money. Okay, if we're going to be logical, we can get the point she's trying to make, that they're teaching younger women to be accustomed to men with money because they're older and they've collected resources in the decades they've been alive. Makes sense. But no, women have a love for the money anyway. To this day! Men don't need to teach women that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's one lesson in education women have never needed. Their love of money. No, they're all programmed with that.
Idiot. None of them have told you guys the truth. They want the women that are in your age group. So they're making it seem like it's okay, it's a scam. Call them men out for being weirdos. Because they are.
Just like a woman.
Just like women. Because they are. Come on. It's not one-sided, is it?
Call them out for hopping in age groups they shouldn't be in. No wonder why y'all are complaining about my girl wants me to buy her a Louis bag and I'm 22. Yes, because her last nigga was 40 years old and he was buying her all types of that shit. Yeah, they're messing up the ecosystem for y'all.
And that 22-year-old man will be in that same position when he's 40 as well. Again, the point why older men like myself say, Focus on getting that. Focus on building yourself. Women aren't going anywhere. I mean, that's why this woman's on the internet complaining. Women aren't going anywhere. Yeah? If you're a focused man, you know that. It's like there's no need to focus on them. They're always going to focus on you in whatever way, aspect, or form anyway. Focus on your damn self. Build yourself. They're not going anywhere. Whether you get them now or when you're older, they're not going anywhere, bruh.
Okay.
Being single and being in your mid to early 20s is possibly one of the most confusing times of life that I've had to navigate so far. And that's because, all of my friends are at different stages of life. I've got majority of my friends have boyfriends, and then it's time to, think about babies and buying houses together and moving in. I've got a friend that's getting married. I've got very few friends which are single, which is probably why it stands out to me most. Because then there's me, who has been dating for a hot minute now and has loved being single. And don't get me wrong, I still love being single, but it's tough out here. It's so tough out here. Recently, I've just been so over it and so bored of it that I've just not been going on dates that I've been asked on, because it's just what is the point? I meet somebody, they see, it seem like good potential. It lasts for 2 weeks. I tell everyone about them. I'm in love, everybody. And then they ask 2 weeks later and I'm like, yeah, forget their name.
Lovely young modern woman struggling. It's tough. Yeah, she wants a man. Sees her friends and family settling down in her age bracket, but she's just still there fumbling, juggling about dates and men, trying to figure out where her man is, where her boo is. Yeah, the only sort of boo she's getting is a ghost. Isn't it? But seriously. But the point I want to make here is, for as lovely as young girly pops are, they do have a different sort of desperation compared to older women, don't they? It's a fitting in social currency sort of vibe, isn't it? You know what I mean? What I mean is, do they really even want a man? Or do they just want one to fit in because they see everyone else with one, their friends, their peers, in their age group settling down? Yeah? Does she really want a man? Or she just wants what others have? But I mean, any man will do.
And just the dating scene in itself is not it. The potential that we're getting is just not it. And I have dated from all over, and I can't find anyone. I'm just struggling to even like care enough to make a deep connection with anybody that like I want to take it further. But then at the same time, I crave that, and I'd love to have a boyfriend and, you know, be able to double date so I'm not third wheeling all of my friends. But this is what I mean, and I know that.
But you see, that's what I mean. What do you mean? So you can double date and you're not third wheeling?
I can't find anyone.
Again, do you actually want a man, or you just want to fit in? You just want to fit in? Your fear of missing out? You're not part of it? You know? I'm just saying, it's sort of deceptive from a man's perspective, isn't it? It's like, damn, do you think men don't have feelings? Like, my God, you don't care about me. You just want me to fit in with your friend group. Hey, you dusty trash friends. I hate your friends. I hate you. Yeah, man's there for you, but you just want him to fit in, don't you? I'm just saying. The sad thing, as a man, doesn't matter if you're older or younger, some women just want you as decoration, don't they? They want to dress you in uncomfortable shoes and shitty uncomfortable sweaters.
It's tough.
Nah.
The single girls that are in their 20s are feeling this as well, because you're surrounded by people all the time. And all other aspects of my life going swimmingly. But it's really like, it's just really confusing. And I've been like feeling, you know, weird about it recently and deeping it and thinking the more and more time that I spend with everybody that's like loved up, I'm like, am I normal?
Are you? Lovely woman, but you're probably not.
While I am very okay with being single, I really want a partner. And even though I am so single right now, if I met someone and really liked them, there's a world where I could be married within a year or have a baby within 2 years. It feels like everything that happens in my life right now is just exponentially quick. Nothing is slow anymore. The pace is so fast. It is literally classic, when it rains, it pours. And even though I want to be in a relationship, I'm also remembering that it only takes one moment to meet the love of your life, and that's going to happen eventually, and then life is with them.
The one thing about young single modern women is, I mean, they still have hope, don't they? You know, some would say, I know it's wrong to say, but you know, some would say that older men like younger women because they're moldable. They have a certain energy that older women, you know, they lack.
Suck it.
It's like it's been burnt out, hasn't it? It's like, okay, your days are gone. Days of thunder are gone. It's like a car wreck. No, I'm joking. That came out of nowhere, but seriously, a certain energy. Now, some would say it's just disgusting older men drawn to younger women. And it's like, is it really so? Is it biological? Yeah, they can sense the fertility and energy coming from this woman compared to a woman, you know, his own age is probably like pissed off and angry that she didn't find her one. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't believe in the one, but a lot of younger women do, don't they? They still have a certain hope, energy, certain spunk, and some men will say if she doesn't have it, hey, I'm going to make sure she get, all right, you get the point. You get the point. Yeah, I'm just saying, is it that older men are just drawn to younger women in a wrong way, or is it a certain vibe and energy that younger women produce?
So there's something really special about this time where it's just me, myself, and I really want to cherish this time, because if you look at your life in big chunks, it's not that much time. I mean, I'm 25 right now, and if I meet someone in the next few years, then I spend the rest of my life with them, and that's going to be majority of my life. So this is your reminder. If you feel discouraged because you're single and you feel like everyone else is moving faster than you, it only takes one moment to have your entire life change.
Ladies, if you're feeling sad about being single and feeling lonely and feeling like everyone else is in a relationship and you're not, and you just want to be in a relationship so badly, listen up, because I know that's one way to look at it, but the other way to look at it is this is the only time potentially in your entire life where you have no one else to worry about except yourself. You are fully able to travel wherever you want, to hang out with your girlfriends as much as possible, to do whatever job you want, to jump on any experience and opportunity that might come your way, because you have no one else in your life that you have to like think about when you're making these decisions except yourself and your happiness. This is the time where you're able to find yourself, to truly figure out what your hobbies are, what your passions are, what you want to do, and who you want to be for the rest of your life. Being single is almost a blessing in your 20s.
Okay, let me stop you there. Lovely young single modern woman. Again, different energy and vibe, isn't it? Some people would say, well, depending on a woman, some of them haven't dated many men at this age bracket. Some have. My God, some have.
Propaganda tool.
But some haven't really had that many serious relationships by this age. So, again, potential. Again, a certain vibe, isn't it? Upbeat sort of vibe. Older, bitter women would say, it's because they're naive. They don't really know men yet. Hiss. I don't think so. Again, I think it's something that a lot of older men see and notice. I'm not saying younger women aren't reckless. Of course younger women are reckless and chaotic. Of course they are. But from an older man's perspective, a lot of them just seem, I don't know, more energetic, like caffeine.
Coochie.
You're gonna have a husband or a boyfriend someday, and you're gonna have to compromise a lot, and it's gonna be great at that point in time. But right now, you're allowed to be selfish, and it's not in a toxic way. It's just in a way where you're the only person in your life that you really have to think about and make happy. So you're allowed to make choices that maybe would have affected your significant other, but since you're single, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. It's an exciting time, so don't take it for granted being lonely and being sad.
Is it cliche to say that Annie should have a big jug of water somewhere? Yeah, gotta get her hydration in it. I mean, she's young and single. Doesn't mean she's not thirsty. So a lot of them girly pops gotta drink so much water to quench their unrelenting thirst.
Go out and live your life, and eventually the right one will come. I promise you that.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but he might not.
Okay, I'm like sick and tired because it feels like every single Christian person that I talk to, at least like within my own community who's single, is just like, it's impossible to meet good people, like good Christian ladies or good Christian men. And I know that they're out there, even though some of y'all are hiding. All that say, it feels like there's this epidemic in the Christian dating community. And so if you're a legitimate believer, like you love Jesus, you roll with the Trinity, God, Holy Spirit, Jesus is your tribe.
In so many communities, there's a talk of a dating crisis, a epidemic in the dating pool. Single men, single women, loneliness epidemic, blah, blah, waffle. But I want to make this point here. Single older bachelor men, the point is, it's not that they don't date women in their own age bracket. Some of them are just not dating at all. They're just cool being by themselves. Because for as lovely as a younger woman is, she's still a woman, isn't she? Yeah. If she's crazy, she could infect you with her craziness, her young, energetic craziness. And some older men can't handle that. Raise their blood pressure. Be careful, bro.
Comment in the section below if you're single and you're open to someone sliding into your DMs. Make sure you comment, obviously, your name, your age, and state you live in. And let this be like a pool of healthy Christian interactions with other singles. And if something happens, then all I ask is that you invite me to the wedding. Okay, bye.
Younger men now still have time to be that older man that has disposable income for some regular desperate chick. Yeah, but the one thing to understand about the modern woman is a lot of them feign innocence and they hate accountability. The world is yours. Have a nice day.
Young man out of coochie.
It's tough.